Addiction is a very serious issue, and some people can be addicted to things like caffeine or video games, or in my case, apple juice. But some people suffer from having an addiction to something more severe, like tobacco, or more specifically, the nicotine that's in tobacco. I am here today not to tell people to stop smoking because I know how hard it is to shake a habit, but I am here to ultimately be able to give people more information on smoking and to get more people involved on this issue. People believe that the war on smoking and tobacco use has been conquered, but we fail to realize that this is not the case. This will be a good topic for my group because it is still a very relevant topic today, and we are more aware of the problem smoking causes, and we are the closest age to the legal age to begin smoking. Smoking is still a problem for us today because some places still allow smoking in them, and they also still allow the selling of tobacco products. Like in gas stations and in grocery stores, you can still go purchase cigarettes or tobacco if you want to. And then if you go to certain locations, like I know here in Iowa, if you go to the Iowa Casino in Waterloo, they still allow smoking there. But restaurants and other locations have tried to do their part by not allowing smoking because in the past you used to be able to go into a restaurant and decide if you wanted to sit in a smoking or a non-smoking section. Now they eliminated that option and you just sit in the non-smoking section. According to Robert West, a professor of health psychology, in his article Banning Smoking in 2002, says that workplaces are trying to not allow smoking on its property, but all places cannot implement that rule. Also, CVS will no longer be selling tobacco products. In CVS Calls It Quits, No More Tobacco Products, written in 2014, Helena Folkes, CVS pharmacy president, says that it relates to the future as a health company and is good for the customers in our company to no longer sell this product. They figure if they're a drugstore, it's kind of contradicting their purpose to serve tobacco products. Not only do people have to worry about cancer and secondhand smoke, but there are also other dangers that people should be aware of. Some people have cars, including some of us here in this classroom, and sometimes those cars have been purchased used. According to Ronnie Karen Raymond in A New Cigarette Hazard, Third-Hand Smoke, published in 2009, third-hand smoke are the invisible toxic brews of gases that cling to smokers' hair, clothes, or in this case, car seats. People who smoke and cannot stop suffer from being addicted to nicotine. According to Candy Lashkari in Stopping Smoking May Be Harder Than Quitting Heroin, published in 2010, Dr. Siegler says the brain receptors for smoking are strongly addicted to nicotine as the heroin receptor is to opiates. This makes it a serious challenge to actually quit. People want to quit, but they just can't because their brain won't allow them to. Not only is smoking still a problem for us today, but we are more aware of the problems that smoking causes. Before, there used to be tons of advertisements for smoking that you could see in newspapers or on TV commercials, but today, tobacco companies are no longer allowed to advertise. According to Henry Safer and Frank Chapaloka in their article, The Effects of Tobacco Advertising Ban on Tobacco Consumption, published in 2000, the tobacco commercials actually persuaded people to buy their products. And so instead of shedding a positive light on tobacco in commercials, now all you see is the effects that smoking can have on people. Smoking is becoming harder to do because there are different bans all over the place, and certain workplaces are even threatening to no longer pay for a person's health care if they smoke because they are a higher risk for issues that can happen by smoking. Not only are we more aware of the problems smoking causes, but we are also the closest age to the start of smoking. The legal age to begin to purchase cigarettes is 18, which is probably not too far away from some of us here in this classroom. We can persuade children to try something else new as their rite of passage instead of buying a package of cigarettes. If we do not buy into the tobacco company, then they can eventually start to close down and they can no longer have to sell their products. We do not want people to have serious health issues because of smoking. Some of us may know someone who smokes, and we may care about that person, and for me, that person is my father. Eventually, I want to be able to get him to stop, but I know how hard that is. We have the potential power to help people, and we should be motivated to actually do so. In conclusion, smoking affects more than just the people who actually do it. We can all play a part to help prevent people who do not smoke from ever starting and try to find addictive programs to get these people who do smoke to eventually be able to quit. Let's continue to make this problem be known until there is a real solution that can be presented to us. Trying to save lives is hard to do on your own, but with the help of a group, we can try to start a new tradition for 18 and possibly get me to kick my habit of apple juice too.